What if you could get bank level funding without going through all the big bank red tape? Well, you can. There's this thing called local or kind of geographic level of funding. So basically some kind of local institution where you're able to get funding. Now, this is limited to certain states with our current lenders. So right now, just Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Texas. As of right now when I'm filming this video. Now, if you live in a state that I didn't just mention, no worries. We have a lot of different funding options available besides this particular program. So there, you can still click the link below in the description, take the survey, schedule a free call with a funding specialist. They'll walk you through all those other options that you may qualify for. But this particular one is just for people or businesses located in these particular states. And essentially, these are still things like term loans, lines of credit, etc. But the advantage here is that it's smaller banks usually, so more of those regional banks, and there's less paperwork involved in most cases, and there's a faster approval process. So term loans, fixed repayment schedules, these are great for large expenses, one-time things, or expansions, where you want a fixed payment over a period of time at a specific interest rate or at a lower interest rate. Then you've got the revolving lines of credit. Those kind of work like a credit card, but they got better terms, which just means that they've got better interest rates. So it's flexible withdrawals. You can use it when you need to, and then you pay it back. Very, very, very good for like seasonal businesses, or if you have temporary cash flow gaps. You can qualify for up to $1 million in funding. Smaller loans typically just need some recent bank statements. If you're looking at like $1 million in funding, then they're going to be looking at things like your tax returns, your P&L, debt schedules, etc. Again, the real advantage here is that you're not going through the traditional approval of like a huge, massive, countrywide bank like Chase or something like that. You're working with more regional institutions that have different lending criteria. So it's almost like a credit union, right? Like you could typically get approved for things easier at a credit union than like a massive bank. Kind of the same thought process here on this stuff. So just a quick example, a small manufacturer might, secure $250,000 in revolving line of credit from that local bank to manage their seasonal orders. That allows them to cover their cost, and then as sales actually come in, they can repay that line of credit. So if you're in one of the states I mentioned, you can see if you qualify. The easiest way to do that is click the link below in the description, complete the short survey. It takes like 2 minutes or so. It's got like 9 or 10 questions on it. It's just going to ask you some basic information about your business, how much money you're trying to get, etc. From there, as soon as you submit that survey, it's going to allow you to schedule a free call with one of our funding specialists. On that call, they're just going to explain your potential funding options. From there, you can ask any questions you have, and then from there, if you decide to move forward, they'll walk you through step by step through exactly what you need to do, any paperwork that's needed, etc. But it all starts with you actually clicking the link below this video in the description, filling out that survey, clicking submit, and then from there, scheduling your free call with a funding specialist.